off 2 weeks ago. So, Ebon, you're here connected with us. How are you, my friend?
Good. Welcome. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, yeah.
Hello and welcome.
Hello, nice to see a new face.
Absolutely. If it helps, I've played with DM Ariel before. He was a player in our game, and we had a lot of fun and a lot of chaos
Yeah.
ensued. So I'm definitely looking forward to causing them as much chaos as I can with you gents and ladies. Um, I'm a little rough around the edges in the beginning. I'll stay a little quiet, but I will try my damnedest to make you smile, make you laugh at my stupid antics. For sure.
Chaos, I know nothing of what you speak. I am a polite and orderly person.
Okay. I will kick it up 2 more notches. Got it. Done.
Yeah, this campaign is full of completely orderly and normal people with no quirks or
Cake addictions,
yeah.
anyway.
We only we only bought drugs one time, so it is not that bad.
We only
Understood.
ate one unicorn.
They're good for the bleeding.
Okay, so since we are all here, then just real quick, Evan, for you to know, there is a homebrew rule that we have here, is that at the beginning of every session, someone will do us a recap, and if the recap is good, if all the important details are said, then the group has one d10 that they can use during the session to add or subtract from any d20 roll. And for the oldies here, I have a new module that can decide for us which one of us will be the recapitulator. We have the roll of faith module that will simply select one random person from the tokens. So uh, everyone remembers what we did. Can I choose at random, or do we have any volunteers for tonight? So yeah, I guess I'm rolling. The silence speaks volumes. Let's see it. Ooh, roll of fate. Melika Vavara is
I
endorsed
knew
by
it was
Timar.
gonna be me. Alright, so we went to our dinner, our royal dinner, as we were um, supposed to. There, we were introduced to all of the Bard competitors. Um, I'm not going to go through all the Bard competitors because I can't remember their names. They were a wide variety. The Bard competitor of interest that was our quote unquote target, he was elvish
Mhm.
and he did not look as though he belonged with the other competitors, because we had quite the the array of competitors, the barbarians and the polished and all of that. He looked as though he was a little bit nervous and that he was kind of put there, hmm, out of his league. That's the term that I want to say. So Malika, knowing the task, started to do that nice little flirtation
Mhm.
with him. And so she actually was able to get his attention and gather his favor during the dinner. And during this time, Cash and Wretch were making friends with their buddy at the end of the table, the dwarf that they had previously went hunting with, and I can't remember his name either. Sorry. You guys can chime in if you want with these names. So,
He is he is Vulcan, our friend.
Vulcan, yes. You guys had gone hunting with him. Anyways, so our nice young man, our bard, who had made the connection with Malika, says he needs a friend, and she has volunteered to be that friend. So he wants to get something off of his chest, and because she realizes that the plan to get him drunk is not going to work because he has taken this vow that he cannot drink, otherwise something can happen. And so they retire to Malika's room, where he's trying to delves in and says that if he even speaks it, the unthinkable will happen. And she encourages him that he is amongst friends, that that is fine, that he can let his guard down, and he can speak his truth in her room. While they are having this conversation, of course, Cash and Wretch have made their excuses and they have left the dining room and they are making their way towards Malika's room. And so they are just about there. And of course, he finally explains what is going on and he reveals that he has been cursed, and if that um, Nettlefang has corrupted him, and that his true form is actually a werewolf. And when he speaks this, he transforms into a werewolf. And as he transforms into a werewolf, Malika, being who she is, has this amazing role in which she can mesmerize and hold him as they're locked eyes as Cash and Wretch come into the room, and she's like, tie him up, hurry up. And they succeed in tying him up. And that's kind of where we left off.
Perfect. Yeah. You managed to get him tied up with for a little while longer, but he managed to break free from the ropes that you had him in. So, I guess now it's a good time to remind ourselves that we are about to start a combat encounter, aren't we? So, really quickly, I will put everyone in the guests room map, and so we can more or less remind ourselves of what has happened so far. As for our new player, whose character no one knows about yet, um, you will be in the hallways near the guest room, and you will hear the mess, the 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 fight that is about to commence. Um, I believe you are already familiar with Foundry, right? So because that campaign that we played, it was on Foundry, so you can already roll your initiative there on the combat tracker. Nice. Okay, so your introduction is not that far away from us. But first, the combat starts with Wretch. Wretch, the creature. Again, it resembles what you would have known as a werewolf, maybe from the tales, maybe from the stories, but it's much more monstrous. It's much more alien like. It's definitely a different creature, a different monster altogether. But it seems like it functions almost the same way. So here it is. The wolfware presents itself uh, from the previous form that it was, in the form of that uh, warrior poet that was only trying to compete. Here he is right now, Wretch. What do you do?
So does the fact that he was not actually an elf but a werewolf mean that he was an elvish impersonator?
Well, but
Thank you very much. Um,
Rick is
First,
a pretty guy.
I'm going to turn to Angmar and say, if you try to run away, I am going to take your kneecaps. And then Rich is going to target a wolf were, and he is going to say something. He is going to shoot a holy word at it.
Holy word.
Is the word
Don't-
sit?
Yeah. An 11, not quite my
Right,
tempo.
Okay. No problem. Then, Rich, I'm going to cast Shillelagh on his staff, and, move into, position, and, that will be his turn.
Above board, I have a question.
Mhm.
When we were in this combat last time, I had casted Bardic Inspiration. I believe it was on Cash, right, Cash?
I don't remember. Sorry.
All right.
I think so. I think I remembered that.
Okay. Because that in theory would still be in effect because we were
Yeah, in the same.
interrupted. So.
Yeah, in the same scene.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So, next round commences. What do you want to do, my new friend? I forgot to ask, but is your character named Meh?
Nah, yeah.
Okay. Meh, what do you want to do? You hear the sounds, you hear what sounds like a wolf's howling in one of the rooms. You have heard a conversation. It felt heaty, and now you can hear the sound of a spell being thrown at someone else, a holy word being pronounced. It's undoubtedly a fight that has broke out. What do you do?
I'd say the great axe comes out, and as he kind of wanders over 35, 35, as he kind of wanders over his movement, he just kind of drags his great axe along the floor, not to make a mark, but just to kind of tink tink tink, making that scratchy noise, kind of letting someone know that he's coming in, as if the hell's going on in there? Let the dogs out. Get it? And he'll from outside he'll say that, and then he'll kick open the door. 15, 20. A party. I see. So as he clambers in with the great axe dragging alongside the door, kind of hitting the corners, you guys see a Goliath, not the prettiest by far, but very close to his character icon. Yeah, thank you. He's definitely not pretty. Half plate, big ass great axe, grounding along the corners of the wall. Like, look, kind of just eyeing up and down who's hostile, who's not. You can definitely sense a keen warrior in this guy. He kind of points his great axe. Well, you guys don't look non-friendly. He points his great axe over at the wolf-like guy. Bad dog. And I got all of them, guys. And I will. Where's the features? There you go. So as a bonus action, I'll mark them with a baleful interdict. And I will. There's a seal. Bip. All right, so I'll mark them
Okay.
as a bonus action, and that's Besser.
Okay. So, just a quick pause for context. Okay. This Goliath warrior. Uh, the three of you have seen him before. You don't quite remember whose noble he serves, but and he's not a royal guard that works in the palace. He probably is a mercenary from all the interactions that you have had, the times you saw him walking the grounds of the palace, but you do not know whom he serves, what is his what's the deal with him, okay? And on your perspective, you have also seen these characters before. Maybe the the most relevant because of her position of power, Lady Melika is a baroness from the realm of Turvin. You have seen her in the feasts before, and she recently has aligned herself with two commoners that have gained uh, some fame for because of his deeds. So you have heard the rumors, you have heard the stories that Cash and Wretch, the elf and the kobold, who have helped the prince with his stolen wedding ring, and after that they gain the trust and they are in the good graces of the nobility by helping some other nobles. So you have definitely heard of them. You can see on Discord the Baroness looks for this occasion.
Yep. I was
But
gonna add that in there, but yeah.
yeah, I don't know if we wait for everyone's turn to if you want to say a few words about your how your character is looking, how they are presenting themselves. But overall, this is the information that everyone have on both sides. Okay. So going back to the fight, Melika, if you want to take a moment to describe your character, if not, you can simply follow on with your turn. What do you do?
We'll see the Baroness in her clothes that she has on. You see her outfit and stuff, and you can see that she is in front of this wolfware, the crazy creature, and she has silverware in her hands. Um, and she is the closest one to it. So, that being said, the Baroness is going to try something crazy and stupid. And I'm going to tell you what I want to try and do, and you tell me if it's possible. Because I want to do a combo move. So,
Okay.
what I want to do is I want to jump up and basically jab the creature with the silverware at the same time. When I hit, I would like to do shocking grasp with it, basically electrocuting the silverware into them.
Okay, okay, makes sense.
All right.
Yeah, roll is it the shocking grasp? Is it a saving throw, or is it an
It
attack?
it's a touch. So basically, I have to touch you.
It's like a roll to hit AC.
Yep. I don't know what all that was. What did I just do? Did it roll to hit?
Armor made of metal.
I don't know. I touched it.
It
I don't
it
know.
rolled the
Yeah, you roll a 12 to hit.
All right.
Yeah. Okay, so Uh,
All right.
I don't know if you wanted an edge with the description that you were using the silverware.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that's a follow up thing that you want to do, like an attack, but I would say that only once, okay. Uh,
Right.
the
Well,
silverware.
I was thinking it more like an kind of an unarmed strike. I mean, I know like the actual silverware itself is not going to do much damage, the same as you jabbing somebody with a fork or a knife. But the fact that it's silver, I was thinking would hurt it a little bit more.
Uh huh. Okay, but what I think I'm gonna do is, you see how the spell's description says that if the creature is wearing metal armor, you have advantage. I will say that only on the first attack that you do this way, you will also gain that advantage because of the way you described using the silver.
Okay.
So you can click on next to the 12 there is an arrow pointing up. You click there, it's gonna roll with advantage. Yeah, but both your rolls were pretty bad, so neither of those hits. Anything else you want to do with your turn? Move, bonus action.
I'm gonna move away a little bit, kind of like do that step in and jab and back a little bit.
Okay, even uh, with the risk
Not
of.
enough to give them the opportunity to be attacked, but just, out of, how you bob and weave in a fight.
Mhm. Okay, so you have to just still be touching him. You have to move to either one of these squares if you don't want
Okay.
an opportunity
All
attack,
right. All right.
because he would definitely do.
Yeah.
Some
At the
o-
same time, moving into a flanking position.
some
There we go.
other relevant uh, people in this room are the Warforged uh, warrior that is following them around. Um, he will walk up and he can do two arm blade attacks, and that's why he is here for, right?
Wow.
Okay, everyone is missing tonight, it seems. Okay, one of the attacks hit.
Got one. Mhm.
Okay, but we have a problem. It seems that the arm blade, the weapon that the Warforge use, cannot pierce his skin. It's completely unable to. So even though it hits, you can see it connecting, it cannot cut the flesh. It deals zero damage. You know for a fact that his weapon isn't magical, so maybe that's why, but you will have to fight the creature to find out. The other one is Angmar, a cowardly, roguish spy. Um, he can do a hide action as a bonus one, so he will try to hide from the beast. He will hide behind this cabinet here, and that will be his turn for now. The Wolfware, on
Mhm.
his turn, the first thing that
Oh,
he does.
sorry to interrupt. Just so
Uh-huh.
you guys know, Foundry did put dice on ice back on it. I just was able to change my dice.
Yeah. It got updated from for
Yep.
the new version. So yeah, the creature, the beast, the Wolfware that once was just a normal humanoid now becomes this beast. And even though it has a quadruple weird body, it stands on just its hind legs with its weirdly shaped physiognomy. It stretches its neck upwards and it howls. And as it does, just like magic, once again proving it's not a normal, it's not a regular beast. It's not a regular werewolf. It will call upon 8 allies to join him in combat. And these are allies, are nothing more, nothing less than spectral wolves, as you can see here. I will not roll initiative for them, okay? Because this wolf wearer's ability can he can recharge it if he roll a 5 or a 6 on subsequent turns on a d6. So if I keep putting different initiatives, it's going to be a slog, right? So if you allow me, unless if you really want, it will probably slow down a little bit, but if you really want, I can roll the initiatives. But if not, I will have them all act after everyone else. So after Cash, before Wretch, the 8 wolves, or how many there are still alive, will act their turns. Does that sound good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Ooh.
The Wolfware can do 3 attacks, 1 bite and 2 claws. So let's try biting first on the Tin Man. Okay. Did I roll twice? No, just once. Okay. His attack dealt 12 points of damage, and there is a saving throw involved because it can take down from a character. Okay, yeah. Our Warforged friend is down. Now I have advantage on my next attack, and with that he is at 0 HP. He's not dead, okay, but he's not.
Is it giving you roll with advantage?
Yeah, because he's prone.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I just thought, like, I thought mine rolled twice and yours rolled twice. I just didn't know if there was a dice issue. So never mind.
No problem. The third and last attack is going. He turns around and he aims at Lady Melika. You don't know if he can recognize, although he had spoken to you when he was only hypnotized and then tied up. You don't know if him recognizing you as the beast is the same as his consciousness, as the humanoid. You had felt like they were two completely different people as you talk to one and then the other. So now, Melika, even though you had bonded a little bit, even though if it was a little bit more of your manipulation, right?
Mm-hmm.
Even so, you can see in his eyes there is only rage, there is only wrath, there is only hate. He attacks you, Melika, without advantage, and I got a critical hit. Yeah, it wasn't. His attack does 2d4, so I rolled 4d4. It's still not a
Wait a minute, that's
huge amount.
Nope, it's still gonna go over. I was gonna say I can't do a reaction, can I?
Depends what you want to do.
It's not gonna matter. It's still. I was gonna drop my ribbon, but it goes over it.
It's like a shield, right?
Yeah.
And a critical hit, a natural 20 always hits.
Yeah.
independently if you have higher AC than the final result.
Yeah.
So
Mm,
yeah, 13
so
points of
13.
damage. I already reduced your hit point. You were full
Okay.
before. Okay, so you're around half your total HP. Cash, it seems that the beast is pretty strong. What do you do?
First thing I'm gonna yell is like, "Is that your closet, Malika?" And I'll point in this direction.
Like dog.
Sorry?
I'm trying to ping the door over here. See this another door on the
Uh,
part
okay,
of
uh-huh.
Oh, I
that.
see what you're saying.
Is that a closet?
Uh, answer for her, yes, it is a closet.
Mhm.
Oh,
Oh, I guess. I don't know. I don't. Sure.
it's true.
I don't. This was just a generic room, so I don't know. I didn't make the room.
Alright, so I'll take. I'll move to here, and I'll grab. Can I see what's his name?
Angmar.
Ingmar, yeah.
Or you're calling him Edgar now because it's easier
Oh
to
yeah, Edgar.
pronounce.
Can I see Edgar?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's hidden from the beast, not from you.
All right. Which one are the bad brownies? Give it to me. Give it to me.
Ah, I think I heard these ones. These ones.
Grab the basket of the bad ones.
Mm-hmm. He hands them over to you.
To here. Right.
Mm-hmm.
I will activate my elemental attunement. Doesn't take any actions to do. I just do it, and then I'll use a key point or a focus point for that. Now I will then do a single unarmed strike to the werewolf.
Mm-hmm. 23 hits
Okay.
for 2
Take
points of damage.
And then I will do the grappler action.
Okay. Oh,
And I will.
what type of damage is that again?
It's we'll do fire damage because I can choose it.
Okay.
And then I will grapple him with the a tendril of fire, and I will proceed to yank him over the corpse of the
Okay.
to the in front of me. He gets a DC, I think 14 save on a strength check for him to
Okay.
not get pulled.
Strength save.
DC 14, I think.
Yeah, I rolled a 14.
Meets it, so he doesn't move.
Okay.
He gets to stay where he's at. But he will be grappled.
Okay.
They still do the grapple. The DC was to be pulled, to pushed. From the elemental attunement. And then I will proceed to do a flurry of blows as my bonus action.
Okay. Do you gain anything from a grappled creature? I don't think so, right?
He is grappled, so he can't. He
Move.
gets disadvantage to attack other creatures than myself.
Ah, okay. And you have advantage against a grappled creature. A
Yes,
creature
yes.
grappled by you, actually. Also, Cash, I don't think your dexterity is applying to the damage. Is d6 plus 4, right?
Yeah, we had that issue last time, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's plus 4. So it's total 6 damage on the first hit.
Okay,
Yeah,
so the first one is plus 4. Light source? What? Okay, the second one,
6.
if you want to roll,
6.
if you want to roll that with advantage, just click the the arrow pointing up next to the 25. Yeah, okay. So 6 more
And my
damage.
second attack for the
Why it's telling me about light sources? What the fuck?
advantage.
I didn't pay my electric bill.
15 doesn't hit.
15 hits.
Take another
So-
5. And yeah, that'll be my full turn.
Okay.
Okay. Just for a point of my clarity, now is he basically grappled within like your energetic bonds?
Yes.
Okay. I didn't know if like you were your person was grappling him. So okay, thank you.
Yeah, the dog is on a spiritual fiery leash.
Okay.
from the
Yeah.
from the monk.
Muzzle.
And he can punch people from 10 feet away. Okay.
15, actually.
15, okay. All the wolves are able to attack. The first one is going to attack Wretch real quickly here. Yummy. That misses. The second one is going to welcome our newcomer. Cash, if you want to do an attack of opportunity on that one, he just left your range.
I will not, I'm sorry.
Okay.
I need it for something else.
I know what.
That's 20. Killer.
Yay. Wow, and I did 12 points of damage. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that much from
At this
these
point,
little
I
guys.
need you to change your dice. No.
And not to scare you guys, but most of these wolves and the wolfware have pack tactics, so I still hadn't rolled anything with advantage, and I already got 2 crits. So this one has pack tactics. This one's attacking Wretch. An 18 hits Wretch.
I think so. I'm sorry, I'm having, like, I can't pop out my character sheet. It's hard for me to manage around, but yeah, 17 is my AC.
Whenever you're having trouble, you can just double click on your token if that helps. But yeah, 3 points of damage. Another one on Wretch.
Wait, when he hits me, I'm going to yell very loud, "Ow, ouch!" And where did it go?
This one misses.
This one, I think. No, it's not that one. It's the one where he takes damage.
Okay.
It has to be this. This is this.
Oh.
Oof. Wrath of the Storm, 4 points of damage on that one. Again with the light source, what the hell is going on with this game? Okay, he took 4 points of damage, this one. Cash, 2 of them try to attack you, none of them hit. Melika, the wolves will try to hit you.
They
Okay.
did not.
At 20, if you use shield now, that will help you.
I have an AC of 17.
Okay, and I rolled 20 total because it's 16 plus 4.
All right. Then I will drop it. Because that will give me, it adds a +5 to my AC. So it'll give me a 22.
Perfect. With a 22 AC, the last one of the enemies Yeah, you had an AC at 22. He hits your 22 AC for 5 more damage. Melika looks badly injured. Wretch and Cash barely injured, and our newcomer is injured, according to the health estimates. New round, Wretch. What do you do?
Okay. I'm going to be hitting the one that bitted me because that was not very polite.
Okay, you hit. Pew.
For 11.
The wolf spirit ceases to exist in this plane.
That is good. And then I am going to say, Nika, you should not be hurting like that. So please do not be hurting as much. And am going to do this.
Ooh, max healing.
All right.
And
Already healed you.
Yeah.
no, that am being my turn.
Okay, meh. It seems that you have a small lizard with heavy armor healing people and uh, electrifying the enemies that dare to attack him. It seems that there is a elf who can punch people from far away, and there seems that there is a baroness lady that can also shoot lightning and uh, uh, cast protective shield spells. What can you do in this situation? Let's see.
I will immediately swing my axe around in the air and come down with a heavy smash on the one in front of me. Get out of the way, little man! And great axe. Here. Okay. Wow, that's a lot of dice. What the?
Yes, it is.
Alright, 17.
Okay. Another wolf spirit seizes.
I'll step in between these two, and I will attack the other one. My second swing, so as this cleaves through this ghost wolf spirit, I will. For that one, wow. And 14.
Okay, it hits. Don't you have anything to reroll that damage? I believe there's a fighting style. I don't know if your class gets that.
Nope.
Okay, so 5 damage doesn't kill, but it hurts a little bit.
And then, as a bonus action, I will mark him again. I know he has one on him. Now he'll have 2 seals on
Ooh,
the big guy.
that thing stacks.
Oh
Nice.
yeah, here it comes. And then I will bastard.
Nice. Melika, you're kind of surrounded. I don't know if you have like Misty Step or some other way of getting out of trouble, or if there's Thunder Wave also that you can push everyone that's surrounding you. Those are just a few good spells that for a situation like this.
Yeah, sorry. I just got word that a friend passed away.
Mm,
So sorry.
yeah, so sorry for that.
All right. So, how tall are my ceilings?
It's around 10, 12 feet tall.
For my nice woofy woofy in front of me, my wolfware, my wolfware boyfriend. Oh, I suppose it helps to click on my thing to pull my thing up. I am going to, and the Warforge. Okay, the Warforge is dead. All right. I am simply going to look at him and vomit poison at him using poison spray.
Ooh, okay.
So, oh come on. Why does it? Why is it giving? Oh, okay. It does make me do an attack roll. Okay, so 18.
Yeah. Oh, technically, you know that meme, the nerdy guy. Actually, a ranged spell attack. While you are close, you are in melee range, has disadvantage. So I'll allow you if you want to rethink your choice of spell.
Even
The-
if it's a cone, because it comes from you and goes out.
Yeah, but make a ranged spell attack against the target. Since it's a ranged attack, it doesn't matter if spell or weapon, it has disadvantage if you are adjacent to an enemy. But I'll let you choose a different course of action. I'm just reminding you
Right.
of the rules.
Well, I guess we'll do the good old fashioned shocking grasp.
Okay.
Well, that was a waste.
Yeah. On the wolfware,
Alright.
that won't hit. You still have your D10 of inspiration from the recap if you want to add to that.
Yes. Yes. So let's see. That's a d20. Let's roll a d10 and see if that'll add anything. 17?
Yeah, okay, you turn the failure into a hit.
All right. So 3 whopping points of electrocuting damage.
Okay.
Give him a shock collar.
Okay,
And-
so now if you want to move away, it's a
Yes.
good opportunity because he can't take reactions.
Mm-hmm. Right. So my opportunity is I'm going to do an acrobatic move and kind of bounce off of him and onto the ceiling. Bink bonk. So I will be on the ceiling out of the range of the wolf spirit.
Nice.
Mage got to do what a mage got to do.
Okay, nice one.
Mhm.
Okay, Angmar will help out. He is hiding. He will throw a crossbow bolt from an advantageous spot. And that will... Wow, 17 damage. Oh, it's poison. Okay, the wolf won't take poison. He's a spirit. I forgot how broken Angmar is. And then he will hide. Yeah, he's hidden. Okay. Back to our main guy. He can't move because he's grappled. Is that correct, Cash?
Yeah, he's got zero movement.
Okay, but
And he gets his advantage on attacks other than to me.
okay, but normally whenever a creature grapples, the grappled creature can try to
Break it, yeah.
yeah. So is it a strength or dexterity check, right?
It's his whatever. I think it's athletics or strength check now. I think it's strength check now.
Mm-hmm.
Or dex check, whichever is the best. I think for the two. For him.
Nice. I'm rolling athletics for 15.
Yeah, he breaks it. It's minus 14.
Nice. Oh,
But that's his action.
yeah, it's his action. And I forgot something. At the start of his turn, you can see on his character token, he gains a little bit of HP that he had lost. You can see his wounds closing naturally. And now he goes for, after Melika managed to evade him going into the ceiling, he goes to the second most obvious foe, and he stands near you, Cash. But since he used his action to break free, he can attack. He cannot attack you, so it's your turn. Cash.
Yeah. I will actually punch it from there. This is right there, so I'll just do my normal attack and
Okay, 15 hits.
takes 8 damage. And I will attempt to grapple again.
But it's not letting me. Minus 8. Okay, which is strength for dexterity save? Or just strength?
Yeah, 14.
Ah, natural 1. He's grappled.
And then Alright, I will attempt to move, dragging him with me.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, no, I don't need to. Yeah, actually. Here, but I'm gonna drag him up 1 square.
Okay.
Then I will punch the. As my bonus action, I'll punch the wolf the spirit wolf that's in front of me.
Okay.
Takes 8 points of damage.
8.
Just,
Or just take 4
no, not that one.
twice.
The one that's
Oh.
between me and Matt.
Sorry. This guy. Why the hell every time I add or subtract from their hit points, a pop-up shows up telling me something about light source? What? Every time Foundry fixes something, they
I
broke
told
something
you,
else.
I didn't pay the electricity bill.
Yeah,
I thought the prince had.
it can only be it.
It's not adding my dex bonus, so it should be a total 8.
Oh yeah, sorry. Minus
I will attempt to grapple him with my other arm.
Go ahead. It's a grapple.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to
Okay.
grapple that guy now with my other.
Pew. 12.
I am holding down these two now,
Uh-huh.
and that will be my turn.
Nice. So, after you, we have a few puppies that will go next. Okay. First on. Yeah, first on you, Cash. The one that's not grabbed. With back tactics. Love that channel, by the way. 22 hits, right? For 8 damage.
I will do a reaction to deflect.
Oh, okay.
I'll
Oh.
deflect 12 of it. Deflect it, right?
Uh-huh, so you take no damage. Is that correct? Yeah.
Direct the attack to his boss. He gets a DC 7 DC save,
Let me.
a dex check,
Uh-huh.
dexterity saving throw.
Let me. Ah, no!
He will take 11 damage from his own friend.
Woohoo!
I thought I could trust you, my friend. Okay. The other one, the one that's grappled, the tiny wolf, he has disadvantage on any attacks, or is it just against you, or is it just against someone else?
He has disadvantage attacks to anyone else other than me.
Okay, so he will attack you with advantage then. La 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 la. Yeah, I targeted the wolf, but a 21 will hit you, Cash, right?
Yes, it will.
For 4 damage. Okay, the one between Wretch and Meh. He will attack Meh with a bite.
Big target.
Yeah. 16 to hit for 3 damage.
Beats it. Yeah.
And another one will attack Wretch, the one below him. He fails.
Please do not be biting me.
Okay, for these two on Melika, I will, because she is on the ceiling. She also, this is remember what I told you, man, about the inside checks. The Baroness Melika is glued to the ceiling, just like Spider-Man.
Yeah. Not
So
focused on her.
I will say that they can try to attack you if they beat a DC 15 athletics to represent their jumping and biting, okay? And they cannot benefit from pack tactics. So DC 15, first one beats it, second one does not. So only one attack on Melika. Bite without advantage, it fails. Okay, so these were all the spectral moves. Oh, guys, I forgot about the recharging ability. Let me roll 1d6 now. But he would not had used either way this turn, so just see if he had regained it. A 5 or a 6? Okay, nothing happens. Wretch! First one of the round. What do you do?
All right. Okay. To be attacking this one that tried to bite me, because that was still very rude, and I don't appreciate these things. Stuff. And when I attack, I'm using Booming Blade also, but I'm just rolling the shitty because these may just die anyways.
Okay. For 9 damage, that ends another creature.
They're bad puppies, and I do not like them very much. That's all I'm going to do this turn.
Okay, Matt, what about you?
Okay. Lots of targets, but since the big boy is marked a couple times, I think it's time to unleash some hell. So quick question for attacks. Do you feel like it would be fair to say that they are ability checks, or would that kind of be a unfair rule? I know.
No, it's something else. Ability checks are like
Yeah.
athletics, acrobatics.
Yep, that's plain and clear. All right, I will smash him twice with the axe, and on either turn when I hit, I will release my seal damage on him. So first is that one. That's a 1. I feel like I was distracted, tripped over a wolf.
The timing of that.
Yeah, There's a lot of them. And then
knows?
I'll take the second swing. Make it better.
Oh noes!
11. Can I take my D10?
Okay, so the
That-
D10 is
Yeah.
one for the group, not one for
Okay.
each one of you. So
Gotcha. That's fine. I'm okay with missing. He's definitely distracted from all the targets, so I'll definitely take that. He's kind of watching, like he's eyeballing the small guy. All right, and I will.
Perfect.
Yeah. I will mark him a third.
yeah, it's all part of the
Bonus.
strategy, so you can get him, so you can stack the marks. I see
Oh,
that.
yeah.
I see that.
Indeed.
Melika.
Over everything, you hear a soft, mellow, crooning, elven ballad start to be sung. One of rest and relaxation, calming, soothing, starting to fill the room as Malika starts to sing, hoping to calm the savage beast using her bardic ways. And as she's doing that, since the wolves are, I'm not in melee combat with them, correct?
Yeah.
All right. So this time I will reach down and do burning hands on the two wolves that are in front of me.
Okay. Nice.
So for that, they will get a dexterity save of 13.
Yeah.
The-
Just ping the spell so I can, so it shows up on chat.
Oh.
Ooh, nice damage. So, the first one rolls dexterity. He fails. Second one, rolling dex. Another failure. So both of them take 16 points of damage, and both are blasted to oblivion.
Gosh, the Baroness and making hot dogs.
At least it doesn't smell like burnt fur. Yeah.
At least there's that.
Like I said, I am hoping that the song will start to calm the savage beast and subdue the werewolf. Kind of, I guess I'm going for, you know how the Hulk gets calmed by Black Widow?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, any Avenger fans here?
Yeah, yeah.
The sun and getting down real low.
Yeah. Hopefully to take him out of that rage where he can recognize a little bit.
Nice.
So, question: is the Warforged actually dead or zero stable?
No, he's
Except two failures, right?
yeah, he's I am not rolling death saving throws because he's an NPC, so he can be stabilized. Maybe he will get he will need some extra repairs from maybe an artificer, something like that, but he's not dead.
So his friend is next, right? He goes, Edgar, save your friend.
How?
Okay.
I don't know that. This never happened. I guess I'll just keep on shooting wolves from here.
Boy, Willie.
Okay, 6 damage on that one. He helps you by killing another one. And then, since the fight is getting dangerously close to him, he will have to dash here. Next turn he can try to hide again. Now our big guy.
That's me.
Okay, so the Wolfware, he's grappled. He doesn't have disadvantage to attack Cash, but he does to attack, let's say, Meh, because he can move, so these are his only targets. So Cash, with advantage from Pack Tactics. Ooh, double 19s. Oh, also, I forgot to regenerate 10 HP and to roll my d6. Okay.
If he attacks Kesh, can I use my Sentinel to smash him?
Oh yeah. Surely you can.
I would like to expend 3 seals, which is 66 damage, please.
Wow, I'm sorry, how many?
2d6 per seal, 3 seals. The seals that are marked on him. Right
Yeah,
now.
yeah, yeah.
So,
Okay.
with that 15 damage, I
Uh-huh.
would like to just, as my axe cleaves into him, it just kind of bursts into just a smoky gray black, just kind of grows it a little thinner and just slices through. Let's see, what can I do there? 17. Okay, measly 32 damage.
Okay, yeah. What type of damage is that again?
I believe the seals are necrotic.
Ooh.
Necrotic or fire? One of the two. Or burning. Double check. So what I do, yeah, fire or necrotic. So I will choose necrotic because that just seems like the best. That's a lot of.
Yeah. Okay, but now you lose all the stacks, right? You have to
Correct.
start stacking
Correct.
again.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Feels balanced. You spent 3 rounds
Oh yeah.
building up that damage, so it seems fair.
Ilriker. Interesting.
Oh yeah. It's kind of official now, not official, but it's on D&D Beyond, so
Mm-hmm.
If you want, I'll share the PDFs in
Yeah.
the channel.
no, yeah, but it's actually a pretty old class. I remember that from I believe 2017. I might be wrong. 18. Time is very weird for me. But anyways, okay. So you took damage, even with that quick reaction from this this honorable fighting.
I don't know why I
man.
have the DC concentration, but I would have dropped it as detect magic. So
Oh, okay. Yeah, because we normally forget to turn off the spells, and Foundry thinks we are still using them. But the next 2 attacks are going to be on Yume because of that
Oh yeah.
powerful demonstration. He now thinks you're the greater threat. So he has disadvantage because he's grappled, but he has advantage from Pack Tactics. So the 2 attacks are rolled normally. 16 on the first, 14 on the second one. So only one hits, right? 8 damage on Meh. Okay. Cash, what do you do?
we'll just keep punching the main guy. Actually, no. I'm gonna attack the spirit that's in front of me.
Hit.
Nope. I don't know why I did it with advantage, but it's a miss.
Didn't you have him grappled? Is that why it was
No,
with
the other one.
advantage?
No, it was the other one.
No, it was the one that was between me and
Oh, okay.
the bad guy now, the big one. My, bonus action.
Ooh, nice.
Wow.
That and a +4.
That's
This is on the wolf, on the wolfware.
oh, the main guy, the
Okay.
alpha.
Uh,
That's not counting my dex bonus.
yeah,
as
yeah.
well.
It's 11 damage.
I will try to move him.
Where?
So he's in between me and Meh.
Okay, okay.
But he gets his save. We move
Oh
him
yeah,
down.
yeah. It's a save. Forgot about it. Yeah, here. Yeah, I think I saved from that.
Yeah, he saved. That'll be it for me.
Okay. Last round before Wretch, there are still the wolves. One of them has advantage on cash. So a 17 for 8 points of damage. The other one has oh, he has advantage on Meh because of the wolfware. Okay. The spectral wolves are chipping a lot of damage here. Luckily, I haven't got the chance to summon more of those guys. So, Wretch, new round. What do you do?
Okay. All right. Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. Is I'm going to swing at this one, and I'm going to say, "You are to be getting off of my new friend," and say, "Bad Wolfie."
Ooh.
Oh.
Bad
Double
Wolfie.
20s.
Not
Yeah.
just one, but two.
Ooh.
That was a double crit, right?
That means 8 times damage.
It it only shows one dice here on the log.
It may have doubled the animation
Yeah,
in Foundry.
I think it was only the animation. Yeah. Okay, for 8 points of damage, is that on the
Mhm.
wolf, right?
Yes.
Another one bites the dust.
And then I am to be saying, new friend, please be feeling better so we can be friends for a long time. And I'm to be casting a spell. Where'd the spells go? Spells. Hey.
Nice.
And then I am not doing anything else.
Okay, Meh, what do you do?
He'll take. He'll take the light that that Wretch kind of healed up on him, and he'll just kind of pat him on the head, from a distance, and he'll pat him on the head, and as the light kind of envelops him and heals him a bit, I will use this. Sorry. It's the one that heals. Oh yeah, invoke hell. I will vitalize myself and add. I will just be greedy with it, and I will absorb the 25 more health that I can do.
Ooh.
So I'm full, and then as an action, I will unleash my axe once again. Yeah, that sounds alright. There's 1. 19 and 10 damage.
Mm-hmm.
And second swing. There we go.
25 for 9 damage. Okay, with that attack, he is now bloodied. That means he has reached half HP.
And then I will say a very long, very elongated curse in Primordial. And Chester.
Okay. Lady Baroness, what you do?
All right. So as I'm singing, the first thing I want to know is, does it look like it's having any effect as calming him down? I know he's getting a little bit more bloody. Does my singing have any effect at all?
Okay, I will have you roll your choice of a charisma-based skill, either persuasion or performance.
How about performance?
Yeah,
All right.
performance is good.
Performance. 22.
Nice, 22. Okay. It's hard to tell, especially now that he is more. He is a little bit more hurt from the fight. He's a little bit more weared down. It's a little hard to tell if it is working as you expect, but you know for sure that it's having an effect on him. You believe that if you keep it going for a little while longer, it might be just what you need.
All right. I will keep singing it, and then I am going to. Unfortunately, Witch Bolt is asked too. Have we figured out how to get my second level spells on here, or do we have to add them just
Uh, yeah, it's your second
in
level
the
spell
game?
slots, you mean, right?
Yeah, no, it's like I can't get my level 2 spells, like, at all. So I don't have any. But I'll just do a first level Witch Bolt.
Okay. Mm. Yeah, it's really weird. Is it showing on Beyond?
On D&D Beyond, it lists them as first level, and then I can also cast it as second level.
Mm-hmm.
So like if I cast it at second level, I would get 2d12 instead of 1d12, and it's a +5 to hit. So
When you cast it, then it should ask you what level spell slot you want to use, and you can, like, it'll start off with whatever. So like if it's level 1, it'll have level 1, but then they should have a drop down where you can select level 2.
not
then
on Foundry that I'm seeing.
That's how my spells work on Foundry.
Let me see. Oh, now I see it up there. Okay. I got you. Yeah. Okay, now I see it. All right. Got you. All right. So I do want to cast it at second level then.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
All right. So, does that hit?
A 19 hits for 20 damage.
Mhm.
Nice.
Aha!
How
Very
badly
nice.
hurt does he look at this point?
Yeah, he is badly injured right now. it seems he has suffered many, many battle wounds, so you would think that he is very resistant, even with the amount of damage he took already. So for him to appear battered, it's a very high amount of
With
damage that you were able to deal.
right with that, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop from the ceiling, and I'm going to be here, um, and I'm going to be like have my hands open, singing to him, like trying to calm him down, where he will drop in. You know what I mean? Just kind of calming the situation with getting him to low hit points without killing him,
Hmm.
so he can revert back to human, and we can have a conversation. That's my intention and my goal. We'll see if I'm any good.
Just asking above board.
Mhm.
Did you mention any of this when we came into the room, or when before Meh came into the room, or
No,
was that part of?
no.
Okay. Yep.
No, you would have came in and you would have saw me standing kind of face to face with them, kind of like that staring kind of thing. Um, but this one, I'm kind of you see I'm using my hands as I'm singing to him, and I'm motioning him to me. It's kind of like, you know, come to me, relax. Let's not fight. It's over. I don't know.
Trying pretty much anything at this point, right?
Uh-huh. Oh.
Excellent. Cool. That was Melika's turn. Angmar is the next one to go. He will shoot at the last wolf spirits. Actually, yeah, I will shoot normal and then I will hide. 15 hits for 4 damage. Because he won't take the poison. Now he positions himself and rolls for stealth. Yeah, this guy is super stealthy. And now our main dude. Yeah, I will roll another bite. Oh, actually, before that, I will regain my regeneration points. And I will see if I regain. Yes! The ability to conjure up some friends in the field of battle. Nice. Okay. Yeah. Bite attack on Cash first.
Oh, so Meh didn't take his attention
Uh,
from hitting him.
the
Like,
first
didn't keep
one
his
is going to be on
act-
who is still grappling him.
I will deflect attack.
Okay.
I'll use my opportunity for Sentinel.
Okay, he takes.
Sure.
So okay, he takes a sentinel attack, and the deflect attack is just zeroing the damage.
Yep, just zeroing it out.
Okay. Another thing that he can do with his bite attack is make you make a saving throw, which is above your deflect attack on the log chat, because you can be knocked prone by his bite. Do you see it?
So you must have one or more control tokens in order to use this option.
You have to have your token selected, and then click on the.
Okay. Gotcha.
Okay. Cash is prone. Yep, now he attacks Meh with 2 claw attacks. I still am targeting Cash for some reason. I know the reason because I forgot. Where is his attack? Okay. 21 hits, Meh.
Yep.
7 damage. The last one. Yeah, he misses. Okay, now, still my turn. I will check to see if something real quick. Okay, I got a 18 on wisdom. Yeah, he howls once again, summoning his pets. I will put them right after your turn, Cash. So, firstly, what do you do?
I will, since I'm on the prone, I'm on my back, I guess. I'm gonna kick the spirit wolf that's on me. Side.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why it's rolling with advantage in that aspect.
Yeah, it didn't. It's just the animation again. Okay, for that amount of damage, he
7
vanishes.
plus 4. I will get up. And I will move up and continue to drag him with me. Because since I'm moving, I can move him with me. Drag him.
Mm-hmm.
Put him right here.
Here.
Then I will move back. Actually, I will stay there. Cramped into the little cubby hole. And then I will do my bonus attack. And I get flanking bonus, right?
Yes. Just so you know, Evan, we do flanking as +2 in this game.
Gotcha. Works.
Okay, that hits.
It's about 10 damage.
10 damage.
It's all fire damage, of course.
Yeah. Anything else?
That'll be it.
Nice. So the pretty little wolfies. Let me just okay. Yeah, you go here, and everyone else go here. Okay, let me see how many puppies are summoned this time. Less than before. Yeah, I copy a wolf with 0 HP, so most of them are being to be dead, but they are very much alive.
I like how they spring out from underneath my bed.
Yeah. Wretch. A wolf will walk up to bite you. 22, I believe that hits, right?
Mm-hmm.
For 4 damage.
And I will yell at him. Ow! Ow! Ow!
Go ahead.
What is it? This one.
10 damage on that one. Meh. 20 for 3 damage. Oh, what the hell? Cash with back tactics. 13 doesn't hit. Melika, you're still on the ceiling, right?
No, I had dropped down
Oh, okay.
because I was trying to get the wolf to give me his attention.
Yeah, yeah, so 30 feet. Yeah. The worst dice ever. And these guys are going to gang up on Edgar. Because fuck him in particular.
Hey, better him than me.
Okay.
I have sexier legs.
New round, Wretch. The one that you attacked is already almost dead because of your attack. Thanks to your attack.
Alright. Let me see if we can make him all dead then. Oh no.
Yeah.
Does a 12 hit?
It hits.
Alright, good. Alright. I will move up and, no, that will be my turn.
Okay, Matt.
Big bad wolf. To kind of take a look behind him. All right, stay in the game, little one. And hey, you over there, keep alive. Finish him off, and I will make my monster grow. Please make me large.
Ooh. Okay. How do I do that on Foundry? I know that on Roll20. Where is your
Build.
appearance? Anchor, scale. Is that it? Are you large? Yeah, you're larger. How about that? Or do you want to occupy 4x4?
We know what it means. It'll make it a little easier for visual.
Yeah. It's more visual.
So we didn't do it one.
Oh, here. Sorry.
Yeah.
I found it. 2x2. Yeah.
There we go. And I will strike down on the wolf as my shoulder kind of bumps into the ceiling because I'm probably like 12 foot tall. And I will strike down once. Give me something. 30, 20, 14 damage.
Yep.
And second time.
Woohoo!
Yeah. It is still alive, but as you can see, it is near death.
I'll double check, but I believe if I hit, I can't mark them, but I can expend a seal. I will double check. Then if I mark them, I get other powers, but if I hit, I can just do plain ass damage. Alright, I'll pass until next turn.
Okay.
Figure it out.
Melika, a few more puppies are surrounding you. And as a free action, you can continue your song by rolling another performance check.
Wait, oh, wrong one. Come on. Come on. There we go. Performance. Dirty 20.
Nice.
Um, is it having an effect on him?
Yes, it's not as you would have wished.
Okay.
A noticeable effect, but deep down you know that it's working. You you have the gut feeling that
How badly hurt is he?
he is near death, as the game tells us, but to be more precise, he is completely wounded. His regeneration is trying to contain the damage, but it will most likely be unable. You believe that if he continues being attacked with the same impact that he has been, uh, he won't have another round. He won't have more another 6 seconds of life.
Right. All right. So, girl's gonna do something here. So, around Malika, there is going to be a mist that happens. And I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do so you understand what's happening. So, basically, I am casting Adelos Mist. Um, and there we go. It's up. So, I'm casting that just to basically as a diversionary tactic. And when I cast that, basically I'm going to make a break and I am going to go to him and I am going to basically try and protect him so he doesn't die. And I will, if I have to, I will get handsy with him and I will slap him and I will tell him, stop, stand down. You know, I will be confrontational with him in his face.
Perfect.
Yes, I know I'm stupid.
Okay, this is your turn. Then
Yep, yep, that's my turn.
perfect. You can all see that the creature struggles.
Mhm.
It fights off against Melika's uh, tactics. It's but it's but as far as you can tell, since you have been fighting this creature for a long time now, it is not trying to hurt her the same way that she is not trying to hurt it. The creature seems to be just trying to get get her out of the way to to uh, focus back on the warriors that it is facing right now. So it it's a shock really to see that the creature is choosing a non-violent uh, tactic on Melika for some reason. It's actually avoiding to hurt her. Well, if that was it for your turn, eh,
Say, and I'm just going to be, and I'll yell, we can't kill him. We can't kill him. You know,
mm-hmm.
as I'll say that out loud.
Ooh, Ingvar misses. Okay, the Wolfware uh, have already failed. In my head, okay, I didn't say that out loud, but in my head, what you needed with those um, performance checks, you needed 3 successes before you had 3 failures, and you already got 2 of them. But I will count the action of uh, instead of casting a spell, a harmful spell or something else, you chose to use your action to go uh, kind of hug the creature, kind of make it stop, even if it's a little brute forcing. So that will count as another success on this mental challenge that I thought of. So that means you succeeded, Melika. The creature is finally tamed by you. You can see as it struggles for the last time, as it quickly starts to dissolve, uh, to you can see almost like the creature is made of smoke or some other non-solid uh, fluid. It's start to melt right before your eyes. The all the taint that the Wolfware curse had on it starts to mop on the floor, and beneath all the curse, all you can see remaining is the man that was once there. Let's grab his token.
All right. So if I'm imagining this right, if like the curse was mud, it's basically there's a mud pile on the floor and then him.
Yeah,
Okay.
basically.
All right.
Where is our guy?
Which guy?
Our. I don't find his. Oh, it's on NPCs. Uh-huh. I do have.
Oh, it's a dirty human.
Yeah, I do have folders for the NPC. So I have the military, the servants, the guests from the nobility, and now that I have all of it very pretty organized, I don't find the guy that I want. Anyway, let me grab him from the other map.
Yeah.
Aha, I'm smarter than you. Aha. My bit foundry. Okay, so meh for your shock. Now that you are all big and stuff, you can see that beneath the taint, beneath the mud that was the Wolfware curse, there is a very pretty, a very beautiful young elf man who, as he comes out of the taint, he, you can see that he is very dizzy. He almost loses his balance, and once he perceives where he is, what has happened, he, as Melika is holding him, he starts to cry. I told you.
Oh, it's a girl.
I couldn't I couldn't talk about it.
It's okay.
They made it very clear to me that
It's okay.
it would keep happening.
It's okay. May I do an Arcana check to see if I understand if the curse has left him, or if that's just like Ichor, like when you're sick, you purge it.
Okay. Make
Okay.
to everyone that wants, it can be an Arcana or a History check. Both are fine.
All right. Oh, I'm rolling on the wrong thing.
As you do.
It's a mess.
Yeah, Ratch with all his knowledge of elven curses.
Right.
um,
Yep. We are out of initiative, right?
yeah, yeah, you can all act outside of initiative order. The
All
the
right.
spectral wolves all vanish, and
All right.
unless you want to keep
No.
to stay big, Matt, you
Yeah.
revert back to your normal size.
I was thinking,
I
maybe he'll just kind of toss the elf over his back and like, you're coming to get some jail time.
don't touch him.
And,
What
and
do
he'll
we
pick
learn
him up.
from- What do we learn from the checks?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you're.
Hold on.
Yeah,
Forward,
one
push
second.
forward.
Before you take him away, um, you know for sure, you're almost 100% sure that it has not left his being. The curse is still there. He just found a moment of respite, but not. It is not gone completely.
Baroness, I am thinking that this is like a disease where you maybe push back the symptoms, but it is still, he is still sick. He is still cursed.
yes, we have big problems. Cash, come here. And I will reach over and I'm gonna do cure wounds on Cash for 10 points. As I'm holding this guy in my arms, I'll just reach over, tap him, and I'll be. Remember, he is our champion for this realm. If he does this in public, he can harm more than he can harm the prince. He can harm. This is beyond us. This is with Nettlefang. We here. Where are those brownies? Where are the brownies? He needs some chocolate. Bring me those special brownies, Edgar. Bring them
Baroness.
now. Bring me the
Baroness,
brownies. Bring me the brownies.
Yeah.
I'm thinking that maybe the patient must be put out of his misery.
Not. No, that is not our call. I'm holding my hand out for the brownies. Give me the brownies. Give me the brownies.
Okay. Do you really quickly
If
here?
he was to turn again, then that blood would be on our hands. When
I
we have a
understand
chance to
that.
finish this now.
But here's the issue. It is not our call. Our prince has called him here to fight for the realm tomorrow at the games. Yes. So
He called him. Wait, lady. Hold on. He called him unknowing of his curse. If he had known about the curse, he would not have allowed it to be here.
I
No.
understand that. So we need to tell the prince. When we tried to tell the prince about Nittlefang before, he did not seem interested. So now we must tell the prince about Nittlefang. We
But-
must let him know that his chosen to partake is now.
It's not Nettlefang who has cursed him.
You are right. You are
Yeah.
right.
It is his betrothed.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Here,
Matt,
give
as,
me this little brownie.
Yeah.
I need here. He needs to eat that.
as you go for the brownies, Melika, and helped Cash with his wounds, the mercenary warrior that had just helped you in the fight,
Mhm.
you're going to pick him up. Is that right, Matt?
Yeah, he'd scoop him up over his shoulder. This one needs some timeout time. Let's put him in a safe space so he doesn't wolf
Excuse
out
me.
again.
Who do you think you are? You're addressing the Baroness Malika Barbara. Address yourself now.
And he walks out with him over his shoulder. Not giving two shits.
You
Cass,
Is he paying attention to me at all?
still large. Oh yeah. Come on, little white boy. Let's go.
you know that it could get you in trouble, even though she is not your the person that hired you. She could get you in trouble for this.
She speaks loudly. Yes, she does. She can speak loudly.
I'm going to run after them, and I will jump in front of them, and I will say, "You need to stop. You do not understand what you are doing at this moment. There
How
are
tall
things
are you?
at play." I'm 5'8".
So the 12-foot me will just kind of, okay, walk around.
I will continue to get in your way. I say, "Are you that thick-skulled that you could not have a conversation with a lady of the court
Wait, hold on.
to introduce and to understand the situation, and when we are acting on behalf of the prince himself?"
There's the
He-
prince. He's not here. This is Wolf. He goes timeout time. Is there
No.
like a jail cell or somewhere around in this?
And who are you? We have no idea who you are. You
Time out.
you
Please stop here for a second.
Okay.
Can we
Yeah.
get him back into the room? And we need to go into initiative because I'm gonna attack him as he starts to get out. That's why I moved up to here, and he was here, so that's why I was asking if he was paying attention to me. Since he's not, I'm gonna punch him.
Ooh, okay. So, Cass
So
is.
we'll have to go into initiative, I guess.
Okay.
He's not listening.
Yeah. Before we roll into initiative, I just need to know if everyone here involved is okay with being in initiative.
Because he's. The reason is we are alive with a lady of ours. This guy's not doing what she's asking. We have to stop him somehow. He's not listening to reason. The only way we can stop him is by force. Is that
Yeah.
the consensus pretty much at this point in time?
yeah.
Say he's for that.
You're fine with that, Matt?
Uh-huh.
Okay. So, yeah.
And a surprise round
And-
because I
And
asked.
Cass is unconscious, right?
Yeah.
Cass is not. I think the Liberian. Cass Liberian.
No, he's not unconscious.
He's the bard. He is. I will put it at 1 HP. He can act, but he is pretty much. Useless. Alright. Okay. You can all roll your initiatives. I will not give you any benefits from surprise because even though he might not be expecting it, he wasn't completely unaware. He wasn't. I mean, he wasn't vulnerable. But yeah. I believe Cash has a higher dexterity than Matt,
Yeah,
so
he's fine. You're fine.
you go first, Cash.
We'll go up to the doorway, right here, like this. Close it. And I will proceed to unleash. Does closing consider an action?
No, it's an interaction.
Alright,
Your
and
action,
then
yeah.
I will attack him 3 times. Spend my flurry of blows. You brought this onto you, man. We told you to stop, and you wouldn't.
You said nothing.
I don't know why it's doing it again.
Why is it with disadvantage?
Disadvantage?
Yeah, it rolled, and it's
Yeah.
highlighting
know.
the. Yeah, it's keep lowest for some reason, but you don't have disadvantage, right?
No, I would not have anything on him.
Okay, so 22 hits, Matt,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
For 6 damage.
This time I rolled it with the damage.
Oh yeah, look at that. Okay, this is the first one, right?
Yeah. That
Yeah.
does not hit, right?
Does not.
My second attack for low.
And an 8 does not as well.
Hit. Alright. That will impede his way.
Yeah, one good punch. And you can say this is your last warning.
I'm not messing around. You need to stop
So
and listen.
I see it as like you hit him. He's like, oh, and then like clink, clink, and he's still large, and he's kind of like he has Cass this limp kind of body on his shoulder, and like the great axe was on his side, and so he looks at the monk, and he looks over at you, the whiny girl. And he's like, okay, you want him? You can have him. And he will, like, throw him at the door. Throw Cass at the door.
Okay. Ah, that was so uncalled for.
And then as a second attack, he will rain down with his great axe
On who?
on Cass. With advantage because he's prone.
On the NPC?
Uh-huh.
Just threw him to the ground.
Okay, before
Yeah.
before you do that, okay? Let's talk off topic really quickly here. Why are you doing this?
Well,
What is your point?
he's an evil wolf that will murder crowds, has no control over his shape-shifting. I'm a merc hired to keep the grounds safe.
Okay. But even but even if you are a merc, you work for money, right?
They offered none.
Yeah, okay, but
I don't work for them.
okay, but as I told you, Lady Melika is someone you recognize from the feasts, from the dining hall. So, even though she didn't offer, she is someone that can get you screwed. Even if she's not the one that hired me. Okay, but this could be the end of your career. You could be arrested for this if she wanted, because it doesn't matter that if you're doing what is right or what is wrong, the nobility rules the place. So they can get someone arrested or executed if they want it. And you know that she has. I don't. I mean, you do not know, but you can.
Yeah.
You can think that she is one such person.
Sorry. Didn't mean to do that.
I mean, I feel like the mindset is it's an evil wolf and they're trying to save him. So at the very least, he was going to put him in a cell. Now they don't want to let him escape. So I'm thinking this is an evil group that is basically going to cause havoc when he turns wolf.
Mhm.
And if I don't finish him off now, he will cause havoc, and that'll be on my hands. That blood will be on my hands.
Okay. Another thing for you to think about. He is completely beaten. He's off combat. Uh, and they were trying to talk you out of it. Maybe I know that you believe more your eyes than what the others might tell you, but this is I normally don't do this. Okay, to try to talk a player
Yeah.
out of a decision, but I don't see the the party recovering from this. Okay, so maybe if you could concede at least the possibility to talk it out, to see their side, see why, because they knew the werewolf from before that. Maybe they have a plan in mind for him not to contain him, for him to not cause any damage no more. So maybe talk it out.
So how about when he'll throw him at the door,
Mhm.
and then he'll step on him and point at Cash, back off, with his
that
axe
the end
at
of your
his
turn?
head.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah,
Yes.
I think we can
Alright.
try again without initiative
Yeah.
and round.
No, I got it. It's my turn.
Yeah.
As Lady Barara, I will come up and I will be to your face. Now listen. I understand that you do not know what's going on here. This is a situation that needs to be handled with delicacy for all concerned. We need to make sure that he is contained, but he is contained in the right way. He is not to be put to death, as he is tomorrow's champion for the prince. That will get us all killed, including yourself, as none of us knew about his other side, other than himself. So we need to think before we act. And that means we all sit down and we talk before we walk away. Yes? Do you agree to that? Big, tall person, you? I know not your name. But you're good in
Brookhaven.
fight.
So you're saying the evil wolf should live,
No,
and you're going to do what with it?
we're going to talk about that and find out. Because we need the right people to be punished and our heads not to go along with his, yes? Because if you killed the prince's champion for tomorrow, we have to have proof of what we say, or the princess wins on her plan, and the prince won't believe us. I may have a chance, but you will have no chance. The prince go beep with your head. He could right off and go boop, 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 down the steps with your big axe. Do you want that? Because whether you like it or not, you entered my room. Now you involved. You are one of us. So I guess you can be in on the plan, or we can have it go not so good on your way.
When you say one of us, he 100% relaxes immediately and tenses up.
Come. Shrink. Get rid of all the extra muscle. Shrink. We have a drink. Let's tie him up so he no woof woof no more. Edgar,
Yeah.
deal with the Tin Man. See if he can be unkinked. Do something. Come. Take. Here. You pick up Cass. Put him on the bed. Let's tie him up. Wrap him in the sheet. Tie him up with with the rope. nice and tight.
He fell unconscious after being thrown at the door, so.
So since he is still breathing, I am going to do something very heinous. Well, it's not very heinous. Okay. I'm going to take the 2 pieces of silver that we have in the room, and I'm going to put that silver on his chest. Because a little bit that I know about werewolves and silver do not mix. So that at least will be a continual, like a slow irritation, something that might help disrupt his system a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Not to hurt him, but
Perfect.
just as an irritant kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I hear you. Very good idea.
So that will be applied there. All right. So after he's tied up, I will have everybody gather around the table. All right. And of course, I will get some vodka. And I will pour everybody a drink. Here. Who's still hurt? Who's still wounded? Is anybody very bad off?
Edgar will say, I can just shrug it off. It's fine.
Now, tall man with big axe. What is your name? Who are you?
Just another giant. Just another.
Be in front of him again. Sir,
Just another pouch that
you are
collects.
in the quarters of the Lady Malika Barbara, a royal in this nation. And if you choose to remain unnamed, goes against decency. As now I have a stranger in my quarters. Are you trying to ruin my reputation with the court?
Stranger.
If I know your name, you are not a stranger, yes?
This is like the who's on first. Meh.
Nice to meet you, meh. And I will hold out my hand.
He
And
just
wait.
kind of. He just kind of waves like he doesn't want to touch. Like you're more valuable than he is. Like his plate, his half plate is dirty. Like he's not. He's definitely doesn't come off as very social.
I'm sorry.
Like, he just-
we are doing
he
the
just-
introductions.
He just kind of
Yes.
like waves your hand away, like he shakes his hand at it, and shakes his head.
Rich will walk up to Meh, and he will stand up very tall and look him way up in the eye and stick his hand out and say, "Hello, I am Khalid Rich."
And well, yeah. Granted.
And
Meh.
I'm going to keep my arm out until you shake at my hand because I have been told that is how the smooth skins do.
He just kind of like looks at the hand and just shakes his head no and kind of bats it away.
You must work on your manners. This
Sorry.
is
I'm going to go back to casting mending on the Tin Man.
this is my Edgar and my Tin Man,
Hey,
and you have met our friend Cash.
He doesn't hit very much.
So, are you back to your normal size, meh?
Yeah, I'd say by
Okay.
now it'd be It'd
All
be
right.
like a minute.
Okay. So now, here is our situation as we see it. Cass Lyrian has been called for by the princess, and the prince has asked him to be the champion for the realm in tomorrow's games. Unfortunately, the princess, actually, it's not the princess, it was the princess's mother, right? She placed, in a sense, a curse, a time bomb inside the bard of the curse, and that is he is the old king. Yes,
The you're asking
Cash,
Cash?
Wretch. You guys heard this? Help.
I'm I'm not sure. Oh, I don't know who cursed him, but it is.
Okay.
I believe
It's
it might be.
all right. I thought he said he was the old king. All right.
He
So
is the werewolf was the ebony king betrothed to the red queen, and the current princess is the scarlet princess.
there we
I
go.
am
Thank you.
believing that is what it was.
Great. All right. So we need to walk very carefully. There is a very, very thin line because we know he has to be there tomorrow, but he cannot move and he cannot win for all considered parties. We need some help, but I do not know our allies at this time.
Yeah,
Cash.
yeah. Your allies are. He almost. This guy, the guy with the armor, he almost. He uses his thumb past his neck. The bard. So yeah, I don't know, my lady. Will you trust this guy really? After that,
I don't know. Well, he is in this with us now, whether he like it or not. Because if something happens to Cass, well, here's the other thing that we did not even mention yet. So if the Scarlet Queen has him here in place of pawn, and we take out his her pawn, then she come after us. So see, we we are walking on very very tiny tiny tippy toes. We have to make sure we get out of this with keeping our head, not so much using him.
okay. This is Edgar, the the rogue that was throwing some bolts during the fight,
Mhm.
speaking to you, right, Matt? He says, "So what is it gonna be, big guy? You're going to help us now? Will you pretend that this didn't happen? That you almost didn't kill the poor guy?
Sure.
Oh, is that simple?
If he's not a wolf, he doesn't deserve to die, right? Then when he wolfs out, all bets are off.
Who do you serve? Who do you work for here?
This and that. I serve my lord first.
Lord.
He just kind of scowls at you. He is not of this world.
You're talking your deity. No, no, no. So you are not talking a lord or lady of the land. You are not affiliated. That's who I want to know. If you are affiliated with somebody in here, who's your employer?
Walk around and someone gives me gold at the end of the month. I couldn't tell you who I work for.
If you can
Wretch,
meet your employment.
If you want to pay more than that, then I work for you.
Wretch, how much gold do you have on you?
Think
Wait
we
a
have
minute,
a
you're
bit-
getting paid for this?
Wretch, how much gold do you have on you left?
Oh yeah. I'll go back to casting mending.
Yeah.
Reg
I never
ignored?
did my beginning gold and my royal gold and all that stuff, just between you and me. Um, how much do you get now?
$30 a month.
Fine. I'll go over to my dresser. I will pull out 35 gold pieces and I'll put them in your hand. You work for me now. Yes?
That works. How may I
All
help
right.
you?
We have to not die here. We have to walk the political graveyard. And we have to find an ally. So, Edgar, you're a boss.
Mm-hmm. What
I
about?
don't know. I don't know what you want to say about him. We understand his interest in having this bard not perform or succeed tomorrow. And we know it's probably a simple bet. But do you know if he has any experience in the arcane? Something that we could do to help prevent him from woofing out during the games to make him ill.
Um, you want him to participate then because the whole point
I
was
don't
him to being him being so sick that he wouldn't be able to.
I thought he just had to participate but not do good. Um yeah, do you guys want to take a break? Cash is asking.
Oh yeah, sorry. Uh, yeah, we can do
5
it now.
minutes? Okay. All right. See you guys in 5.
Okay. Let's take a quick 5 minute break.
plan. And my head hurts. So, we all need to think about this together.
There is the monster in the sewers that we met that eats the flesh. We could kill him and dump the body.
Everyone's silent because everyone's considering it. Guys?
That's what got me in trouble the first 3 times.
How do we know that the Red Queen will not know that it was us that got him there? Or if he could do it so effectively. But we also, our directives were him not to partake, not to kill him as well. Because remember, it was in exchange for the guards and the other guard.
Perhaps we are to leave him tied to the bed and saying that the Baroness warheaded him out so he could not participate?
No, the Baroness's name should not be used. The Baroness is in mourning still for her husband.
We am to leave him tied to the bed and say that Cash wore him out so that he cannot participate?
That's fine by me.
Yeah, Melika is like, yeah, the mission needs to be completed at all costs. All costs except my reputation. Other than that,
Yes, yes,
everyone else's
yes. I am a
reputations.
royal. I am a royal. Cash and Rich already have bad reputation, so you know. Yes. Oh. So the bard and the guards were going to be returned. At what time? Again? At the end of the games, correct?
Yeah, most likely. But as you are speaking and trying to decide amongst yourselves what is the best next step, I want you all to roll a d6 for me. Really quickly, a d6. Cash roll this. Okay. It had a little bit of delay, but okay, yeah. So far, so good. You do not know how long until someone else shows up, knocks on your door, but at one point, Angmar decides to open just a little bit of the door to see if there's anyone around, and for some reason there is no one here. No guards have returned to check on the guest rooms because of the feast. Obviously, no one else is going to bed early, so far so good.
All right. So, Eskamar, is there a place that you know of in the sewers where we could keep him?
Well, I can think of a lot of places. Can't you think of one?
While we're having this, is this can we consider this a short rest?
Yes, a short rest.
there a short rest thing? Uh,
A little fork and knife.
oh, okay. There we go.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, I can think of a few spots, but I don't think there is anywhere that it's 100%, you know? So we should keep someone stationed there to watch on him.
All right. So. So, if that is the case, then. All right. Let us get him out of my room, out of the palace, and down to the sewers. And then we can go from there.
How are we going to do that without being noticed?
Very sneakily. Wrap him in the carpet. I don't know. Let me carry him. Like he was going to before.
Whatever you need.
He could carry 5 of us. Yes?
If
Great
he am not awake, then we are to be saying that he is drunk.
Yes, there we go. Yes, he's drunk. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. From afar, he could pass as a drunk, as someone who's wasted because of drinking, but anyone that gets close to him can tell that he is beaten. He has bruises. He has cuts. His
Sure,
clothes,
Lady Bavara can put makeup on him.
and he is muddy because of the stains of werewolf taint on his clothing and everywhere.
I will walk over and do prestidigitation and clean his ass up.
Damn it! That fucking spell. Okay.
Yeah. I love it. I love it.
Ruins the fun every time.
I know. That's my only good spell is just to mess it up. I can't do anything much. Mess up a plan. Yeah, so I'll prestidigitation him. So like he's all put together and everything cleaned. Anything that's torn, I'm going to ask Wretch to cast mending to stitch anything like his doublet, anything that needs to be stitched back together and everything. I'll take a throw off of. I'm assuming it's like a little couch at the foot of my bed there. That way, or actually, he should have a cloak. We can throw the cloak around him, over him, you know. And so, and I'll say, take the brownies to make him sick. Take the special brownies, so that way we can at least feed him some special brownies, a couple of them. So if he's feeling better, he'll start to be a little bit sick again. And that, Edgar, you're the boss. How he delves into magic, yes?
So the thing about him is that no one really knows a lot about what
I got you.
but he has the connections.
I understand. All right. When we get down there, I will need to speak with him again.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I can send word. I can send a signal that an audience is required, and um,
All
we'll
right.
probably get an answer before the game. He knows what you're up to.
Right. Because if anybody would know how to secretly get information on how to suppress anything, think I remember hearing tales of wolf's bane or something back in the old country, for wolves, if it chased them away, it did something. I don't know. This isn't my thing. So I'm sure he knows somebody that knows a thing. Yeah.
Hmm.
All right. Cash Rich, do you have any other ideas?
So when you say that, the shady dealings, kind of, uh, uh, all right, I work for you now. I will reach out to contacts. I know a guy.
Thank you. All
I
right.
know a guy too. Do we know the same guy? Perhaps that we are friends because we know the same persons?
Wait.
He
Let's get
wears clown shoes. He's about 4'5", 4.5 foot tall. He has red nose, big poofy red hair. He kind of describes Ronald McDonald, but like a very short version of him.
Oh,
He's he's a genius.
I don't know him.
You probably do. You probably know him as someone else.
Okay, you can know that guy, no problem. Okay, the task here is to walk outside of the guests' wing of the palace, into the courtyard, into the hidden entrance to the sewers, carrying an unconscious bard whose face had just been seen by all the nobility, the guests, and a lot of the servants, and a lot of the guards. I will need. This will be a complex um, challenge, which means each one of you can roll a skill check of your choice. The main skill check here is stealth, not to necessarily to go to walk without being seen, but you can be seen. You just cannot be noticed of what you're carrying. Okay. The
Right.
difficulty here is 15. So everyone can roll stealth, and you need only 3 successes before 3 failures.
Mhm.
Okay? Each one of you can choose to use a different skill. So let's say, DM, can I roll perception? So I will go ahead of my colleagues and scout ahead and then tell them when it's safe to go. Yes, you can roll other skills, but every time one skill is used, it's blocked for the others to use for the rest of this challenge. Okay? So stealth is infinite uses. You can all roll stealth as much as you want. Every other skill you can only roll once for the group. So if Cash or Wretch chooses perception, no one else can choose perception. Okay. So what
Before
would
we
it
start,
be? Okay, go ahead.
Does our friend Edgar have any skills in disguise? Or disguise stuff like that? Disguising people, disguising himself?
Yeah, he can disguise himself. Yeah, it would make sense for him to have a disguise kit with him as well.
Can he use that kit on Cass
He can.
to
How
make
about
him
we put
not?
Cass in my girl clothes to make him look like a girl on top of it, and hence have Mac carry her like a female instead of over his shoulder.
A weekend at Bernie's thing.
Yeah.
No, no,
Yeah,
no.
yeah. I was about to suggest that weekends
Not
at Bernie's.
weekend at Bernie's, because Bernie they made him walk, but this one you scoop her up in your arms and carry her like the poor little thing. She got so drunk, and she's tired.
Like like the movie Ladies and Gentlemen, you pick Cass up and you carry him like that, like a princess, and you walk around.
Yes,
Okay.
EM is already pretty.
talking
Sure,
about
he's got a disguise kit. Lady Vivara has makeup. We can turn him into a girl.
I'm not really into elves, but okay.
Well, I don't think that you have to make out with him. I think you just have to carry
Oh.
him like a lady.
Oh,
I mean, if you want to make out with
Another
him,
way.
I don't think we're going to stop you from doing it. Maybe that would help in that the people would not look very close if they see you making out with a girl that you're carrying, but I don't think it is what they were saying required.
It's all very logical. It all makes a lot of sense to me. I don't know about you guys. Okay.
Mhm.
The disguise kit will work, and it will give you a -2 on the DC for the stealth check. So it was a 15, now it's a 13.
I use, and surprise, surprise, thieves' tools, thieves' tool roll. In case someone's coming, he'll do a quick door check, as in like a really quick lock pick, knock the door in, hide behind the door, and then move along. I'll use thieves' tools as my skill check.
Okay, that's
can I use performance as mine
yeah. Okay,
since I am a bard?
okay,
All right.
very good.
Oh,
Okay, one success, one failure. Oh, okay. Melika, you have bardic inspiration. If you still have bardic, you can give one bardic. I think you can do. I think you can give yourself bardic, but you, for each round of checks, you can only use one bardic, and whoever has guidance can only give one guidance as well.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna give myself a bardic inspiration. I'm gonna roll a d6 on that. Oh, Jesus. So that's an 11. And this is where we change our dice.
Rolls.
One failure, one success. Wretch and Cash.
I'm reloading. I wasn't seeing any.
Okay.
Okay, I am just going to stealth with guidance. Woohoo!
Okay, another success. Let's wait for Cash. Let's see what he has in store.
Alright, so I still have. I'll do stealth, and I still have the bardic inspiration from way back, right? I haven't used it.
Yeah, okay. Go ahead. He.
The roll is 6, right?
Yeah, but
Yeah, I have to roll a 6. 5 or
Yep.
5 or better, right?
Yep.
yeah, five or six can save you.
Nope.
Yeah. Okay, so the situation is we have 2 successes and 2 failures.
So,
Yeah.
There's
Okay.
my-
You didn't even wait for me to finish.
yep, there's my second one. So
Yeah.
that's a success.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Perfect. So yeah, it was a difficult task, a complex challenge that you have all succeeded. I would say flawlessly, but it's not quite what happened, what the dice told us. Just for context, Engmar, or as you have nicknamed him, Edgar, guides you all the way to the courtyard. You are seen by some servants, some guards. Fortunately for you, none of the named NPCs crosses your path, even if you are well hidden. The unlawful, dishonorable thing that you are doing, even if it is not in their line of sight, it is still good that you are not seeing that there are no important witnesses to where you are, where you are going at this point in time. You cross the hallways of the palace. You find your way into the courtyard. You dodge some guards, and you open the passage, the hidden passage towards the sewers. The city sewers are a massive, sprawling network of tunnels that not only have the makes it possible for people to have a little bit of uh, bathroom hygiene, especially on the noble part of town, the bigger mansions, the palaces, but also it is uh, almost like a labyrinthine uh, shortcut that thieves and outlaws, especially ones aligned with the Corge, which is the biggest uh, network guild of rogues in the city. They use that to find their way out of any guards, of any investigators on their foot, so they can lose them. Whenever they have 6 stars in GTA, they can get to the sewers to lose the stars, basically. So that's where you are as we end the session. That is where we will start from next week, next session, and that is where you are going to be able uh, to find your first use of your 5th level attributes, your 5th level features, because you have just leveled up.
So as we are moving down there, we will tell Meh that we originally went to the sewers the prince had asked us to go to the sewers to find a different bard and missing guards. And we did, and so this is how we are brokering for their release. is by making sure this other bar did not compete tomorrow. So we just kind of give them the the iceberg, the tip of the iceberg story. We didn't go into any details or anything, making sure not to give out any particular details, but trying to get him to know that we're not bad guys. We're good guys that we're in a situation. If that makes sense.
It, if you try to explain like good versus bad, and like kind of emphasize that, whatever you say, boss lady. like you don't like you from his tone, like moral went out the door. Now he's working for you. He was working for the area before, but like now he's working for you. It's basically like, okay, you want me to kill somebody? I'll kill somebody. Like it's
I will say
that you pay me for.
right, and I will say you refer to me as mistress. Yes, my lady, or yes, mistress.
Yes, mistress.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Not boss lady. That sounds so horrible.
That is what that is what the kobolds call the female ladies when they are in
I
charge.
I know, but it doesn't not in my station.
It is
No.
feeling a little bit like you are trying to be disrespecting my culture, but I am okay with it.
No, I'm not trying to disrespect your culture. I would never do that to you, Rich. Never, never.
Okay. So, first impressions, Mr. Meh.